Hey everybody, it's me, Samuel K. Welcome back to Breath of the Mild. A casual look at The Legend of Zelda, The Breath of the Wild. I'm calling it The Breath of the Mild because this is very relaxed, very unstructured. It's just me playing the game with no real goals in mind, coming up with things as they go. Joining me in this adventure for the third time
In 2 days.
In 2 days is the one, the only. I affectionately refer to her as the mouthful of fart.
But y'all can call me Super Chill Dan.
Super Chill Dan, the Super Chill Man. We're getting 2 silent shrooms because I want to get my pants leveled up again.
I heard that you enhanced your pants.
I did enhance my pants. Thrice have these pants been advanced. Wait, no.
Those are pretty advanced pants.
Wait, no, they are twice enhanced, soon to be thrice enhanced. Oh, hey, there's a Korok over here. Let's get his ass. So I've decided what we're gonna do. Is you want to go talk to a bunch of tremendous, sexy muscle babes?
Yeah, every day, all the time. Well, where are they? You mean in the game?
Yes.
Oh, alright, that's cool too.
I mean, you can count me as a tremendous, sexy muscle babe if you want, but...
Every day, boo.
That's... muscle as in, like, M-U-S-S-E-L, because I'm a slimy little mollusk.
Lives in a shell.
Live in a shell. I look like I'm...
Basically, just a tongue.
I'm living snot, is what I am.
But you taste really good with butter.
Good, by God. You know, I've never really liked oysters except fried oysters.
Well, it's because they're fried. You can eat anything when it's fried.
Honestly, like, there's 2 things I've always said. Like, if you put a gun to my head and, like, said, like, eat a dog turd, or I'll shoot you in the head, I'd be like, can we bread it and fry it? Like, that'll make it at least a little better. Or...
I want to smell what a fried dog turd smells like.
Or you put a gun to my head and say, I'm going to shoot you in the head if you don't eat this dog turd. I would say, can we put rainbow sprinkles on it? It depends on if I'm in the mood for lunch or dessert. So...
Fair enough. Those are 2 moods, basically, is lunch or dessert.
Oh yeah, my 2 moods are fried or rainbow sprinkles.
What if they were really nice and let you have both?
Oh, that's too much. That's overkill.
Too much? I mean, come on, that's basically just a donut filled with dog shit.
That's basically county fair food. Then you're in good shape.
That's every year.
I always really wanted to try the fried Kool-Aid, because I've heard that was a thing.
It's not that great.
Apparently it's just a hush puppy with Kool-Aid mix in it.
That's exactly what it is.
Can I just say, a fruity hush puppy sounds amazing to me. I would love that.
They were super dry.
Oh, really?
So it was like kind of choking down just like the powder and breading. So it wasn't that great, but I could see if they were done right, like it would be alright.
I wish that they would, instead of just serving them to me dry, they would just take a big ladle and scoop some fat out of the fryer on top of them like a gravy. How does that sound?
I think I just had a series of mini strokes listening to that.
I haven't found any silent shrooms, and I don't have it on my radar, so I can't go look for one, but apparently here's a stable I haven't found yet, so let's hit this shrine real quick.
Right?
Maybe
and
Beetle.
You found a bunch of Endurance shrooms, too. Those are way more rare.
I want 2 silent shrooms so I can enhance my pants!
Fair enough.
God damn it.
God damn, I just want to enhance these pants.
Oh, I want to show you something that I've been working on lately.
What is it?
This afternoon I was playing this while I was letting the dog go outside and poop, and I was making my lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for some water to boil. I started taking pictures of my equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And I followed up on what I wanted to do. Every single picture of my equipment is just a selfie of Link grinning. Except ones I took before. This one he's being very pensive because he's standing in front of the picture of Mifa. But all of them are just Link smiling right at the camera. Yeah, I zoomed in for this one. But yeah, so as I go, oh, here's another pensive one here, and you can't even see the thing that I was taking a picture of.
No, you cannot.
This is basically Link's Instagram here.
I mean, that's basically what those memories are. It's just it's Zelda's Instagram feed.
Oh shit, it is. Do you think that, like, it's a situation, like in the DLC, do you think it's gonna be a situation where Zelda's Snapchat gets hacked like Jennifer Lawrence and pictures of her boobs are everywhere?
I hope not.
What a sad story that would be for Princess Zelda.
There's already enough porn of her out there.
Do you think that fictional characters, were they to come alive in real life, I guess that, like,
They would immediately commit suicide, yeah, but go on.
We already have that, though, because there are just, like, straight-up pictures of celebrities, like, have you seen all the, like, Frodo and Sam stuff from Lord of the Rings, where they photoshopped fucking, Elijah Wood and, oh shit, what's his name?
Sam Astin?
Sean Astin.
John Astin?
Like, nude and making out and stuff.
Yeah, those are it right in the uncanny valley. I hate those because it's not sexy.
It's really weird.
Like a drawing of it, sure, but the weird Photoshop meant to look as realistic as possible. Oh, like they just Photoshop their heads onto an obviously not Elijah Wood body.
Like much smaller man than Sean Astin too. I'm not gonna cast aspersions or body shame Sean Astin, but he's a big fella, and in all these photos, they always put him on like some little skinny waif. Like even in Lord of the Rings, like the character Sam Gamgee isn't a little dude. They're always talking about how fat and hungry he is all the time, and
even for a hobbit, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But whatever. That's beside the point.
Right.
Also, did I ever tell you my thing about Sean Astin? This is really kind of controversial and mean. But have you ever heard of the movie Rudy that he was in?
Is that the one about football?
Yeah, it's the one about football.
Okay, I remember it being played all the time on the TV when I was a kid, but I don't remember anything about it.
So we used to have movie days at my old job where I worked in a call center, and because we worked in a call center, we couldn't, when we had movie day, but there was no sound on, right?
Right.
So
that's an exciting movie day.
well, we would have subtitles, and we could, glance up at the TVs during calls and watch a little bit of a movie. And it was all family-friendly movies. One of the movies was Rudy.
Oh, God.
And just from being busy at work and, like, not really reading the subtitles and paying attention, I assumed that the plot of the movie was that Rudy was mentally disabled and wanted to be on the football team. And
why?
I have no idea. I just thought it was, because it kept showing, like, Sean Astin with this kind of, like sort of spaced out look on his face, and I thought there was something supposed to be wrong with Rudy. Like
well,
he was
how he looks, man.
Like he was like autistic or something. And like, I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. I genuinely thought that's what the movie was about, just casually halfway watching it at work. And I described this scenario to Andrew, my cousin. And he goes, no, he said exactly what you did. He goes, no, that's just Sean Astin. But, like, I felt awful, because, like, I just assumed. And, like, that would be, like, I thought it was, like, a Forrest Gump situation, right? Like, but apparently it wasn't.
Nope.
Apparently Rudy, there was nothing really wrong with Rudy, except he was just kind of a wimp.
I mean, I guess, like, his mouth is open and his eyes are slightly crossed. I can understand
I
that.
genuinely thought that, like, the whole story was he was, like, autistic or something, but nope, apparently not. And I've not yet seen Rudy with the sound on either, because I don't really have any interest to. The only sports movies I really like are the ones that Disney made in the 90s, like Cool Runnings and Mighty Ducks.
Angel in the Outfield.
Angel in the Outfield was good. Remember Rookie of the Year?
No, I never saw that one.
This was a baseball movie, and a child, like, violently breaks his arm during a baseball game. And it's a traumatic injury, and he has a catch in his shoulder. And they're like, you'll never play baseball again. And he's, like, sad. He's crushed. He's miserable. But he's in his backyard, and he picks up a baseball to throw it. And the catch in his shoulder acts like a spring, and he throws the ball at, like, 1,000 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
And it, like, yeah, he, like, smashes it through his wooden fence. Shane's remembering it, too. And so he goes into the major leagues of baseball because he can throw this ball like he's a fucking cannon. And then, later in the movie, toward the end, I forget exactly what happens, but, like, he breaks his arm again, and it's just fixed now, and he can't throw the last pitch in the game. It's like the stupidest shit. And like
no. I need to talk about this for a second.
Yeah.
He breaks his arm and they're concerned he can't pitch for the last pitch of the game. But what about the entire time he couldn't pitch because his fucking arm was broken? So he wasn't pitching for at least 2 months.
Well, you see, when his arm got, well, here's the thing: when his arm healed the first time, they thought he was gonna have like a fucked up arm and be like unable to play baseball. It turns out he got better at baseball from his broken arm. And so he threw the ball at 1,000 miles an hour, and then he broke his arm again.
That's what I'm saying. He broke it again while playing Major League Baseball. So.
Well, he didn't play Major League Baseball before. He was just on like the school baseball team.
No. I get it. So he's got this crazy good arm.
Right.
Playing Major League Baseball. He breaks his arm again, but what I'm saying is, like, there's like a 2-month window where he wasn't pitching at all, and now they're just concerned about the last game.
Right.
Which doesn't make any sense to me, because like, then if he was like their ace in the hole, they should have been fucked when he broke his arm.
Do you know what my thought is?
What?
Is that oh shit! I was trying to turn around and target him, but it wasn't working out.
Indeed not.
Come on, target him! I'm hitting the target button. Look at the giant glowing spider! Link!
Is your Switch fucking up?
I have no idea!
No, sometimes the Joy-Cons get all fucky, man.
Okay, I'm ready now. Jesus Christ.
You've got a heart and a half left.
That's more than enough. I think my Joy-Con got fucked up, because I was, like, really trying to get him to Z-target this giant glowing spider that I wanted to kill.
Yeah, no, the Joy-Cons are kind of shitty like that.
Come on, Joy-Con.
You've had it for what, like 2 weeks?
Longer than that.
Has it been longer than that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I need some silent shrooms.
Well, it's almost nighttime. You'll be able to see him easier.
I need some silent shrooms, or I'm gonna get some violent shrooms.
Oh, shit.
No, I think that, like, while he's... Okay, so I think... here's the thing. I don't quite remember the plot. I just remember that he loses his superpower.
Gotcha.
In Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
And as a result, the last game of the season may be... But the other thing is, like, I just want to say, like, whatever team he was playing for, don't you have another pitcher? Like, don't you have another highly trained, highly paid professional athlete who can throw a ball real fast?
Not like that, kid.
Like, it's not 1,000 miles an hour, it's not a ringer anymore, but, like, I'm sure that, like, I don't even know what position Darryl Strawberry played when he played baseball, but, like, I assume that it's a transferable skill, and he could probably throw a ball better than some kid. Like some little boy.
Yeah, but that little boy's a superhero.
But he doesn't have his power no more, you dum-dum. What I'm saying is, when he lost his power, they were like, okay, this little kid needs to pitch now. And instead of just like, alright, Ken Griffey Jr., get in there.
They're just like, well, we gotta forfeit the game because we're gonna lose.
Right, like, literally anybody in a Major League Baseball field would be a better pitcher than a little boy. Is like, because he's like a child with a child's arm and muscles. Like, like they could pick an adult man out of the stands who would probably throw a better pitch than this boy. Just some fat guy eating peanuts and drinking beer.
He's the real MVP, you know?
There's also a scene, oh man, I want to make Rookie of the Year 2, and then at the end when the kid loses his ability to pitch, they're like, oh no, what do we do? And they're like, don't worry, we've got a backup. And then fucking Air Bud shows up. The whole movie, Air Bud is not mentioned at all. We don't know that Air Bud is in any way involved.
Not even in one of Disney's, like, way too over-explained trailers?
No, not at all. Not at all. It all comes down to, like, oh, what are we gonna do? And then all of a sudden, like all of the baseball players, like, are kind of like, there's like a commotion behind them. And they're like, oh my god. Oh my god. And then Air Bud walks up. And, like, the umpire is this, like, fat old mean cuss. And he's just like, motherfucker, we can't have a dog play this. And then the commissioner of the MLB comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, oh, there's nothing in the rule book that says a dog can't play baseball. And just like there was nothing in the rule book that said a 10-year-old child can't play baseball.
If it's not in the rule book, I'd say we'll let it go.
And then at the end, Air Bud throws the perfect pitch, strike, and the opposing team's manager. There we go, Silent Shroom. I just need to find one more. The opposing team's manager is like, oh, dang it, I can't believe we lost to a little boy and a dog. They're like from Texas or something like that.
And then he throws his hat on the ground and stomps on it and pouts.
And then they run him out of town on a rail, and he's going, I'll be back to get you, little boy, and Air Bud! And then and then it shows Air Bud, and he, like, lays down on the floor and puts a paw over his nose and goes, you know, like dogs do in movies.
And in real life.
And that's the end of the movie. Oh shit, that wild boar just jumped out from behind a tree and knocked me down this hill very slowly. Yes. Here I go. Goodbye, cruel world. Oof. I'm still going.
Hey look, he just wanted to show you where the last silent shroom you needed was.
Thank you, wild boar. He was one of those pigs they trained to hunt down truffles. That's a good point, Shane. For those who haven't seen Air Bud, Shane is confused over how a dog can beat a human at basketball. Rest assured, this is not your ordinary dog. This is a golden retriever who is insanely good at playing the sport of basketball. A sport normally used for humans. I think that his thing is like he hits the ball with his nose and it goes into the thing. I haven't seen Air Bud since I was a child. So
yeah, that's basically the premise of it. And what bothers me is that a dog's nose is one of the most sensitive areas on his body. For him to just boop a basketball constantly would seem like it would be kind of painful.
One time I was letting the dog in, and it was raining outside and very cold. We have a sliding glass door, so I just stood by the door and waited for him to notice me, so he would come in. And he just took off out of the darkness and then ran face first into the sliding glass door, like a big stupid dumbass. And he was like stumbling around the living room sneezing for like 20 minutes because he bashed his nose. Air Bud would just like have a... Man, the most upsetting thing I can think of is a dog with a nosebleed. Oh. It's a sad thought. He doesn't know what to do.
No, he's just bleeding out of his snoot.
Out of his snout.
His snoot snout.
Like, another 90s movie about sports was...
Wait, hold on. I do have, before we go on to something else, I do have one thing I'd like to kind of discuss here.
Okay.
Is Air Bud good at baseball?
Air Bud, there was a series of Air Bud movies where he played different sports.
Okay. Okay.
And then there was one where, like, he has babies and they're part husky and they're on a dog sled team. The Air Bud's got a rich tapestry of... Like, all those Santa Buddies movies are about Air Bud's kin.
Huh.
Yeah, those direct-to-video movies. Because they sell real well because little kids like looking at cute dogs. I mean, I can't blame them. I like looking at cute dogs, too.
Well, hell yeah.
That's why I have one. Like, I can look at him all I want for free. I just occasionally have to feed him and make sure he doesn't accidentally kill himself by drinking antifreeze or something.
Right, good thing you keep that, you know, in your bedroom and not the rest of the house.
Right, I only drink the antifreeze in this house.
That's right. It's so sweet.
We're going to the desert. We're gonna go see some big sexy muscle babes.
Okay, cool. Because I don't remember actually, I don't think I ever found the ferry in the desert, and I was very frustrated.
Oh yeah, we can find that one. Oh, there's one where a chimp plays hockey. Eric says I was going to bring up Like Mike.
Oh yeah.
Which is the one where this kid
Is that with Lil Romeo?
I believe. And this kid, like, voodoo curses Michael Jackson. Or Michael Jordan, not Michael Jackson. I'm always thinking about the King of Pop.
Oh, of course.
But he voodoo curses Michael Jordan. And, like, gets all of Michael Jordan's skills in a pair of Air Jordans and becomes a professional basketball player. Despite the fact that he is, indeed, a child. A lot of movies in the 90s about a child doing something that, like, only adults should be able to do. Like, Blank Check, nobody ever asks why this 10-year-old has, like, $1 billion.
I mean, he's got $1 billion. I wouldn't question him either.
Or, like, nobody ever, like, stole from him because kids are stupid. Don't mind me, I'm a girl, too! Hello! If you'll excuse me, I have business to conduct. Not what girls sound like when they talk.
Yes, that's exactly what girls sound like when they talk.
MVP, Most Valuable Primate, is the name of the movie with the monkey that plays hockey. There was, Angels in the Outfield, where for some reason Christopher Lloyd was a baseball playing angel?
Yeah, yeah, he was an angel, he just fucking loved baseball. Which, I mean, you know, gets boring up there in heaven, white clouds and stuff. So yeah, you gotta develop a hobby.
We need to give her 10 pieces of flint.
Oh, she's the one that makes all the jewelry.
Yeah. I should have 10 pieces of flint.
I think you have to, like... Oh yeah, there you go.
Here you go, darling.
The shit's all over the place.
Do you remember that there was a television show on, like, TNT that was, like, monkeys wearing suits and smoking cigars? And they just kind of filmed the monkeys goofing around and then somebody, like, did voiceover for them?
Was that a show or was it just, like, something they did in between shows?
I think it was an actual show.
No, I don't remember that at all.
It happened.
Eric says that he might remember it.
It was on, like, one of the cable networks, I think. I got a beautiful crown.
Ooh.
So here's one of my first things that I want to do here. I've got to go sleep in an inn. And in the morning, I gotta go get some shit done. I've gotta spend some fucking money.
You got fucking plenty of it.
I feel something special. I can cut to the front of the line. Let's get that spa plan.
Hell yeah.
Wake me up in the morning. Wake me up before you go, baby!
Baby!
You're pretty muscular for a Hylian, and I like your voish figure.
Oh.
I don't...
What?
I pulled the wool over her eyes. Savota! I always read their things as being like Italian in my head. I know they're supposed to be like pseudo Middle Eastern, but Savota! Mamma mia!
A spaghetti!
You wanted the spa treatment, mamma mia!
Oh god, the Tim and Eric Italian spa treatment. The Italian massage.
The softy, ropa. I love that shit.
That's probably my favorite.
Oh, I just kind of hovered up the side of the stairs there.
That's one way to do it.
Alright, check this shit out. Hey ladies, what's happening? Oh, a password? Huh. Password is... Wait a second! Do you really think you standing there in a conversation? Go away! Oh, sorry, ladies. Sorry, fellow ladies. Don't mind me!
Yes. All ladies sound like some weird, even more gravelly version of Marge Simpson.
Right. What was up with that little Hylian Vi? What's the password? GSC Diamond. Gerudo Secret Club Diamond. Let's go figure this out.
Oh, ding dang!
There's a certain armor that I need to get here. It's one of my favorite armors in the game that I play, like, a lot with.
What is it?
One of the best armors in the game, trust me. What's this?
This is gonna be good.
G S C Diamond. Hell yes.
Shit!
Look in the background there.
Oh, damn!
Hell yeah. That's a special one made using luminous stone. Alright.
Handling fee?
Oh shit, I need luminous stone to buy this stuff. Fuck!
You sold all of it, you dingle.
I'll be back. Shit, where can I get luminous stone? There's some up Mount Lineru, I think.
There's also some on the Dueling Mountains.
Oh, is there some on Dueling Peaks? I need 9. I need 9 luminous stones. I need 9.
No, there's a bunch near the ferry that's all the way near, on the west side of the map near the Big Bird.
Hello, I need 9 luminous stones. I'm from Scotland, you wee bastard.
Oh, I thought you were Jamaican. Huh.
Hello, it's me. My name's Wycliffe John. Wait, Wycliffe's from Haiti, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, close enough.
No, where's the... Have you been to the ferry by the, not that tower, the one that's more west?
This one? The Hebrew Tower?
No, down more.
This ferry?
No! That one.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yep. Nailed it.
That's the central tower, you ding-dong.
No, I said the other one.
Isn't it near the Tabantha Bridge?
No.
You sure about that?
I'm very sure.
So it's here. It's but that's
go to the Tabantha Tower.
Danielle.
Yeah.
When I said, is it the one close to Tabantha Bridge? And you said no.
That's because we have a lag, so shut up.
I said out loud.
I wasn't listening to you. You talk a lot.
You're the worst.
Thank you.
And I hate talking to you. I took my first drink of the stream.
I've been drinking this whole time.
I'm drinking water.
Me too.
Because I was thirsty. Oh yeah, there's one down here, isn't there? Right there. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of luminous stone over there.
It's fucking cold up here.
Yeah.
Well, let me go down a little bit. I was taking damage from the cold.
Probably because you're wearing a skanky outfit.
Don't sex shame me. Don't slut shame me. This is what Link likes to wear.
Alright.
They don't call him Twinkie Linky for nothing.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm up to like 8, I think. 6. Good call on this.
Yeah, I just remember I was like, man, there's a lot of fucking luminous stone over here. I'm gonna remember that.
Perfecto. Alright, now we're going back to GERUDO Town.
GERUDO?
GERUDO? We're going back to Geraldo.
Going back to Geraldo.
Did you see that picture of Geraldo when he, like, was sexting that lady? He's fucking built.
No.
Geraldo's an old-ass man, but he's fucking yoked.
Is he yoked? How yoked is he?
He's pretty buff.
Like, ripped like Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was impressed. Good going, Geraldo. I mean, he's a shithead who, like, announced on television, like, what the military was up to and got some people killed and shit.
That's, pretty great of him there.
Okay.
Fucking dildo.
Now I'm ready to buy what I like to call the best armor in the game.
It's because it's a Esqueleto.
And then we're gonna go dye it a different color.
Ooh!
And then we're gonna continue doing stuff in Gerudo Town, but... Shh.
What?
No burping. It's not allowed.
Oh. Sorry. Oh, so guess what?
What?
I came home, my cat galloped,
Yeah?
and she ran into the kitchen, and I was like, what's going on, Frida? And then I look in there, and she caught that mouse again from last night, and she fucking killed it.
Yeah!
And now she's playing with its dead body in my living room.
Nice.
Yeah, it's real nice.
Oh, I'm spending all my money today. How much are the pants? $6.50. Hey lady, I need to sell you a topaz or some shit.
Saba.
It's like, Saba, mamma mia. Spaghetti. You want to buy some spaghetti? That's all we sell.
I'm on the bene.
Okay, there we go.
You're good. You can get all the pants and advance those pants.
I don't know if I need to advance the pants at this point.
Just advance them.
I'm gonna try to get all the armor that I can. Also, don't let me forget at midnight we gotta scan amiibos.
Okay.
Alright, now we're gonna go to HATENO Village. Or as I like to call it, HATENO Village. I love all villages.
Every village is a good village.
Do you know what I don't like in this game?
What?
is I always want to dye Link's girl outfit, but the bra part of it you can't dye. It stays green.
Yeah, that bothers me too. I tried and I was just like, ew, it's ugly.
Yeah, every other color looks awful with that green bra, and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yellow might not look terrible, but...
Who wants to be yellow? I wanted it to be like a cool, like white, like a... I think it'd
there
look
is a white
neat.
one.
Yeah, but you can't make the bra white!
Oh, fair.
It's like you don't even listen to me. I've decided...
I think we just went over this.
I've decided that I'm just gonna be hostile the entire time that we're doing this now.
Alright.
I'm in that kind of a mood.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to change my... Oh, shit, I forgot to change my clothes, but he lets me do it before, so... Yes, let's dye some clothes.
He's a real looker.
I like this guy. He looks like the potion guy from Wind Waker. Let's see. Alright, now check this shit out, and tell me this isn't the dopest fucking shit you've ever seen. Is that not the raddest shit?
That was pretty fucking cool.
Here we go, baby.
I thought it was glowing.
It does at night.
Oh, okay.
Hell yes.
Look at this badass.
Dude, it's a fucking luchador outfit. You've even got a little championship belt on.
And those boots.
It's the best shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready for anything now that I'm Esqueleto Duende. Ba-da-dum.
I like his little mullet hanging down from the back too.
It's the coolest shit. When I found out that this armor was in the game, like I found out about the GERUDO secret club, and then like I went in there and I was like, holy shit, is that a luchador outfit? I like to imagine that when Link is wearing this, he doesn't refer to himself as Link. He's always in character as Esqueleto Duende.
What does that mean?
The ghostly skeleton or something similar. I'm not really good at Spanish, but he's like, okay, so one of my favorite public figures in all of history is a Mexican luchador, a lucha libre, and his name was El Santo. Or the Saint.
You told me about this guy.
Yeah, and El Santo appeared like 3 times in public as himself, like without his mask on. And they were like when he was an old man right before he died, and after his son had taken on as El Santo Jr. and or son of El Santo, and also, he was like really popular to the point that they were putting in movies and shit. But he appeared like he would like play a detective in the movie, but he'd be wearing his mask. Like it's the coolest shit that like El Santo was just him for a long time, and like that was what he did. His persona was he was El Santo. It's the coolest shit.
He could be a detective with a fucking luchador mask on.
Yes! Is that not the cool? He's like a superhero in real life.
I know, that is so great.
What's
also,
up?
Eric says to rub bananas on Link.
If only. Look, the princess here, or the queen, or whatever her official title is little bitty bitty.
How did you get in here?
She's a little bitty baby.
It seems you have something rather interesting there. I'm giving her a Cockney accent, even though she doesn't have one.
No, she has no such accent.
Speaking of yoked, look at her.
She's like, I'm not even gonna lie, I want her to be my waifu.
Booyara. What a beautiful name.
I like that she has bull in her name. I like to think he doesn't actually speak there. He just makes hand gestures, and everyone knows what he's saying.
Oh, well, what if Link is deaf and he's just speaking sign language this whole time?
Or what? No, he can't be deaf. I mean, he could, but I feel like maybe he's just mute.
It could be, possibly. Maybe he's just shy. Did I tell you? Well, dressed like that, we can't assume that Link is shy, can we? Did I tell you about? I had to when I was in college. My major was education, and I had to take classes. One of the classes I took was called exceptionalities. And it was like, if you're going to be a teacher, then you're going to have, like, kids with, like, disabilities and stuff, and, like, people in wheelchairs, people that are deaf, people that da-da-da-da. And so you had to learn about, like, acceptance and, like, you know, and catering your teaching style to people who might have learning disabilities and that kind of thing. And the teacher was always talking about inclusion. And, like, making sure that you make all of your students feel welcome in the classroom and have a positive learning environment. Mm-hmm. And, like, just because somebody is, you know, like, disabled, or if they're blind, or if whatever, that's not that they're any less of a person. And, like, obviously I believe all this stuff, too, right? But then she started talking, we had a unit on deaf and blind people.
Oh, no.
And she was talking about, well, we have a school for the blind here in Indiana, and we have a school for the deaf here in Indiana. And I've been to both of them. And the School of the Blind is a fantastic campus. Everything is all nice and clean. And everybody there is really, like, vibrant and nice and welcome and accepting. And, man, I don't know what the problem is with deaf people, but they sure are weird. Like, and all of a sudden, it just becomes her, like, for 3 days bad-mouthing deaf people, and I was like, oh, no. She was like, you go to the school for the deaf, and, like, nobody's smiling at you, and they're all mean.
Oh, my God.
I was like, holy shit. Somehow this crazy teacher, and like maybe she just got there on a bad day or something, like,
right.
But no, she hated deaf people.
Fuck.
Hiya, Shy. Let's take this class.
You're gonna learn how to kiss boys?
Yeah, let's go over here and sit down. Oh, I'm not the teacher. I want to take the class. Yeah, let's watch the class. Look, there's 2 people in love on the chalkboard.
Aww.
Okay, you're walking down the street, on your way somewhere, and a handsome beau you've never met approaches.
Kick him in the dick.
So, Pasha, she has the thought... she's going to say, I would wave casually to him, but also keep myself prepared in case he's a distraction for a bandit ambush.
Hey, she's a smart one.
Yeah, that's pretty good, Pasha. Excellent thinking, Pasha. That's a prudent approach to a new situation. Remember that sometimes Vo may look suspicious, but are being wary due to the sight of a daunting Gerudo.
That's right, damn right.
They're huge. Dina has something to say. She'd enthusiastically greet him, approaching with a smile and hands clearly empty. Wow, Dina, it's a very optimistic approach. Being overly friendly is an excellent way to put the stranger's mind at ease. Now here we go. Risa fucking rules. I'd walk casually toward him, then strike a fierce blow when he least suspected it.
Yeah, Risa!
Risa, that would be a crime.
No, it's fine.
Risa's fucking awesome. This whole sequence is amazing. We can show this cute vibe we've been learning in class. In your travels, you come upon an injured Vo lying on the ground. What do you do? Pasha, once again, immediately lift him up over his shoulder and carry him to the nearest person who can treat him. It's very proactive, Pasha. Always be aware that an injured person may have non-visible injuries before you move them.
Very true.
Don't want to let him bleed out. I would determine what was the matter and make medicine on the spot to treat him. See, Dina's trained in the medical profession.
Oh, Dina.
Excellent answer, Dina. So be careful the Vo doesn't have some sort of allergy to the ingredients in the medicine. Oh boy, here we go. Here comes the class clown. I would bring him back to my home, where I could help him gradually recover.
That's also a crime.
I think this is the last one.
Risa rules.
Risa's awesome. Let's get started.
Her heart's in the right place, but
she's a criminal.
She wants to hit people and kidnap them.
Ooh, so you're suddenly approached by a Vo whose attention you've sought, and he engages you in conversation. Pasha, pretend I don't know how to speak his language. Interesting. You could inspire some curiosity in the Vo by doing that. Remember, it isn't unrealistic. The Vo may actually speak the language you pretend to know too. Ooh, don't want to lie.
Get caught in a lie.
Take the up-close opportunity to determine his social standing based on the clothes he's wearing.
Snap judgment, I like that, Dina.
Good one, Dina. Just remember that sometimes all of someone's clothes are dirty, so they might wear something more casual. Risa, what do you got for us, babe? Grab his hand and twist his wrist until he agreed to marry.
What you...
Risa kicks ass. I love that. It's the funniest thing. Also, look, they've got practice dummies here in the room.
Do you think they practice kissing him?
Look at this. Looks like an incredibly shady character. I don't think that I would want to approach this guy and ask him to marry me. I don't like the look on his face.
Shane says that Risa's a girl on a mission. That's all he can say.
Look, Risa knows what she likes, and she don't fuck around.
She goes for it, you know, with force.
Oh. I gotta find the chief. Booyah sent me in here. I'm the officer in charge, Captain Teak. Chief's heirloom was stolen by thieves belonging to the Yiga clan the other day, so everyone's on edge.
Oh man, I watched a few, theory videos and stuff about certain things in here.
Yeah?
Yeah, one was about, so you know there's 7 giant statues of the 7, sages in the desert here? Have you seen them, the 8th one that's just placed way out?
Yes.
In the GERUDO Highlands?
Yes.
Well, there's just a few theories as to why that one's all the way out there. And they think that, maybe she had done something really badly, real bad to, get her kicked out of the group.
Yeah?
And they think maybe, it's somehow related to the Yiga clan.
Oh, I see.
Which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, hey, look, there's the tower I haven't activated, the only one. Let's head over there. Because
there's one person that's actually in this desert that says something about the 8th sage or whatever that's in the GERUDO Highland, and this says that, she still has her believers and her worshippers.
Aha, so it might be the Yigas.
And the Yiga is close to it because they live in the GERUDO Highland.
I see, I like that.
Yeah, I thought it was just pretty cool. Even though the guy whose video I watched about it was super fucking annoying.
A lot of those people are... Was it the guy that does the channel called Game Theory, and everything he says like this?
Oh, God, no.
He always talks with this weird, put-upon, affected tone.
It just sounds like he's trying
It sounds like he heard somebody that talked like this on TV and decided to try it. It's fucking horrible.
Is he hosting like a dating game or something? It's awful.
It's fucking awful. I can't stand his videos because everything he's... Well, maybe this would be another game theory. Like, I feel like I'm talking shit out of school because, like, I also post videos on YouTube and this guy makes lots of money and, like, has been on television and shit.
That doesn't change the fact that he sucks.
That doesn't change the fact that he talks like this.
No, it's awful.
It's like a living fart. Fucking hate it.
No, it was Nintendo Black Crisis.
What?
That's what it's called. That's what his fucking YouTube channel is called, is Nintendo Black Crisis.
That's a weird one.
Yeah, it's real stupid, and I hate... Oh god, I hate his voice. He just sounds like a Reddit neckbeard.
Yeah.
But he had some good points.
Good old Reddit neckbeards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do the cheaty way of doing the Yiga clan either. We're going in the front door and we're going after them.
Is that a bad thing?
No. A lot of people don't like this area.
It's one of the more, like, kind of visually boring areas, but I mean, it's a goddamn desert, so...
No, the Yiga clan hideout is a lot of people don't like.
Oh, okay.
I happen to love it. I'm gonna give these guys a wide berth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fuck with them right now. I want to get up to that tower.
You still got quite a ways to go there, friend.
I got another bird jump.
Hell yeah.
Shane wants a Game Lore channel with the tone of the baseball commentator has. The one that I really like, as far as game commentary goes, I really like Vati Vidya, who does the Dark Souls lore channel. I like that, like, when he does a series called Prepare to Cry.
God, those videos!
And, like, by the end of them, he sounds like he's about to start weeping.
Because they're so sad. Everything about that game is sad.
Seriously, Dark Souls has the saddest fucking lore, and I love it. It's the most miserable fucking game. Yes, Eric, this is where you fight Quiet. You can.
Who's Quiet?
It's from Metal Gear 5. Quiet's the sexy lady in a bikini.
Oh, nice.
Who can't talk because she has, Oh, wait, I don't want to spoil Metal Gear 5 for anybody who hasn't played it yet.
Oh.
It's a pretty big spoiler what I was about to say. She can't talk because physically, Solid Snake, or Venom Snake, set her on fire and it burned her lungs really bad. But
you just said you didn't want to spoil it for anybody.
There's also some other things at play there too, though, that I will not spoil. Which doesn't make any sense anyway, because it's a Hideo Kojima game, but...
Fair enough.
I'm still working on trying to figure out a way I can get my hands on a PlayStation 3 and continue my live streaming of all the Metal Gear games. I've tried using the PC version of Metal Gear 1. It don't work. I've tried... Where'd that barrel come from? Somebody just throw that shit at me?
There's a bunch of enemies over here.
Like I give a fuck.
Eric said that Quiet breathes through her skin like a frog.
Yeah, Quiet does breathe through her skin. That's why she's in a bikini. Is because it has nothing to do with the fact that Hideo Kojima is a horny old man that likes looking at girls in bikinis and their big boobs and their big boobs bouncing around everywhere. That's why she's wearing a bikini and a thong and ripped fishnets, and she's literally a beautiful fashion model he hired to do her motion capture, so we'd have a world-renowned naked woman running around in his fucking presence at all times. Had nothing to do with that. Also, I've got to give Kojima credit where credit's due. He also intentionally he's warm for Norman Reedus's form.
Oh, he is so gay for that guy.
And he's made Norman Reedus get naked for his new video game. So
he's also got a huge like wide on for Mads Mikkelsen too.
Yeah, big time. They're both in this new game. So
I mean, Mads, that's a slice. You know what I'm saying?
He's a good-looking guy in kind of a scary lizard kind of a way.
That happens to be like my kink. So
Is scary lizard your?
Yeah, I'm not a furry. I'm a scaly.
Your type is frightening lizard person.
Yes.
That's fair enough.
The less emotion in the eyes, the better. There is this really good movie he's in. It's all in Danish.
Oh, is that Viking movie you told me about?
No, this one's called Men and Chicken.
Yeah.
And he just plays. Spoiler alert! He plays this really stupid guy who can't stop jacking off. Like he jacks off and he goes ow 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 ow.
Oh, so it's it was a movie about me apparently. No, yeah, I really like Mads quite a bit. He's a scary lizard man, but I'm not gonna besmirch his character here and talk shit about him. He's a good actor.
He's also a dancer.
He's an odd-looking duck, though. Shane says he always wanted to get into Metal Gear because hearing how convoluted the plot is reminds him of Pinchin for some reason. Can I just say, I've followed Metal Gear Solid my entire life. I got my very first job so I could play Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation at home. Because I had a friend...
Picking watermelons?
Yeah, I got a job turning watermelon vines in the hot field so I could buy a PlayStation and play Metal Gear Solid. It was my first job. And I feel like the plot of Metal Gear is like a frog in boiling water situation for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the old saying that if you throw a frog into a pot of boiling water, he'll jump out because it burns him, right? But if you put a frog in a bowl of regular water and gradually increase the heat until he's boiling, he dies.
Right.
I've been following the plot of Metal Gear Solid since I was about... I think the first game came out in 97, 98.
Mm-hmm.
I was 12. And so, like, okay, terrorists have taken over a nuclear facility in Alaska. Some of them have superpowers. You have to go kill them and stop them from shooting a nuke at Los Angeles or whatever. Or is he shooting a nuke into New York City? Big
That's
bang,
a lot of
boom.
responsibility, man.
Well, it's normal, right? And then it's just like, oh, some of these guys have, like, nanomachines and shit in their blood that affect them. Okay, sure. And then, like, just gets crazier and crazier and crazier until, like, the latest game in the series, not Metal Gear 5, but the last one in like, canon, like, chronologically, you're like an invincible cyborg ninja who backflips over people and rips their spines out and crushes them because their spines are full of, like, Gatorade, and you use the electrolytes to hydrate yourself. Also, the main character, who becomes the main antagonist of the series, invented Doritos and believes in Santa Claus. Like, it's... like, that's all actual shit in the game.
What the fuck?
It's all crazy, but it's all really fucking good. And, I wanted to do a series where I just stream Metal Gear Solid. And Tyler and Mallory don't really know anything about Metal Gear, and so we had them on it so they could be surprised while Eric and I try to explain things and keep things on track.
Like, it pays off. I swear.
It really is that fucking crazy. But yeah,
Hey.
I love Metal Gear so much. Ooh, shit! Someone might have a lead on a PS3 for me. Is it Eric? Because, Eric, if you send me a PS3, I will send it back to you. Holy shit!
Oh, he sent a winky emoji.
Holy shit. Okay, now I just need to round up $30 to buy the games. Oh man, then we're in fucking business.
Hey, guess what? I was gonna give you $30 for Christmas.
Yay! Everything's coming up Samuel K. No, I sold my PlayStation 3 to pay my rent a while ago. So, otherwise I would have had them all.
Things have been a little tough for old Sam K,
Yeah.
but it's back around.
Listen, I'm okay. I'm doing good. I've got a lot of people that care a lot about me, and you know what? By God, I care a lot about them too. And not to get too mushy here, but I don't respect you at all, Danielle. But I do respect Eric quite a bit.
Okay. They're fucking us. I'm just, you know what? I've been waiting 11 years to hear you say that, so it's good to finally.
It's good to finally know that I don't respect you at all.
Yeah, I mean, you said it with your own words. I felt that way for, I'd say, 11 years or so.
Right off the bat, you realized that I didn't respect you.
Oh, immediately. Like, as soon as you saw me, you just kind of rolled your eyes and said, "God damn it."
Was it because the second we met, I grabbed you by the cheeks and I made you open your mouth, and then I said, we're gonna have to do something about that after I smelled your breath, and then
You stuck your finger in my mouth and felt my teeth like I was a horse.
Like you were a horse.
You said the breeding isn't great on this one, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. You were telling me, Sam, I have so much trouble waking up in the mornings, and so then I just started waterboarding you.
I mean, that part was kind of fun.
I'm doing real bad at shooting these things, huh?
Doing fucking horrible, actually.
Let's switch to 3 arrows, give myself more of a chance. There. No?
Nope.
What the fuck? There's one. What the... Come on. I just want to end it now.
Right? This is why I never do these ones, because it's just like, you don't fucking stay
There we go.
Nailed it.
I only wasted about 1,000 arrows there. See, this is the peril of streaming this game, is that, like, I'm trying to do main quests and do exciting shit, and I'm like, oh, there's a Korok over here.
That's because at heart you're a completionist, and you just want to get everything.
It's not that I'm a completionist, it's just that I'm an easily distractible dullard. That's...
You said it, not me.
I always...
I was thinking it, though.
Like, the one thing that I agree, or that I can empathize with on President Trump is that I love, like, watching TV and forgetting what I'm talking about in the middle of a sentence and shit like that. Like, I'm like, this guy gets it. The only difference is I'm a fucking Twitch streamer and fucking YouTube guy that draws pictures and shit, and he's the president, so...
Yeah.
That's the real problem there. Yeah, up here. There we go.
I thought you were gonna go find the ferry.
No, I'm going after the... I can't get the ferry yet.
Why?
Because, there's a sandstorm that the Divine Beast is causing. And she's in the middle of the sandstorm and you can't get to her. Get out of here, you darn lizard.
I do love that, Link gets a little sunburn whenever he's out in the sun for too long.
Yeah, he does get a little bit of a sunburn. It's really good. They, like... I love that Nintendo, like, just does shit that, like, if it wasn't there, you wouldn't notice. It's the most perfect thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, just Link's cheeks getting rosy when he's in the cold and shit like that. That adds so much character that wouldn't otherwise be there.
Right.
But, like, when you notice that kind of stuff happening, you're like, really appreciate it. But if it wasn't there, you'd never think twice about it. It's
when
such...
I like that when he gets out of the water, like, he's dripping. And for a little while, too, he's not just dripping for a couple of seconds. He's, like, wet for a bit.
Right, yeah. And there was one that I noticed. Another company that does that really well is From Software with Dark Souls. Not to turn every conversation I ever have back around to Dark Souls, but
Yeah, but you do that anyway, so go
I
on.
do. Eric bought a used Super Slim P for $65 because he's tired of the one taking up so much room. Holy shit! Eric, he's throwing
You're a goddamn
PlayStations
angel,
at
Eric.
me. Yeah, man, we're gonna fucking have some fun with Metal Gear then, because I'll hook that up to the Elgato, and then I won't have to worry about my computer emulating anything or running old software or nothing. But, yeah, that'll be fun.
Hell yeah!
Oh, but in Dark Souls, it's a little detail that I noticed. If you've got a stamina bar in Dark Souls, right? And it depends on, how many attacks you can do and stuff. When you run out of stamina, you have to stop and rest. If your stamina bar gets really low and you stop to rest, your character is visibly out of breath for a couple of seconds.
Kind of like how Link is in this game.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Like, as your stamina's recharging, like, I can stop right now and Link just automatically goes into his idle animations and stuff. But in Dark Souls, had I been running, the character's shoulders kind of bob up and down as they're catching their breath from running.
Oh!
It's really subtle. Like, if you're, and it doesn't have to be that your stamina runs down, it's just if you do a bunch of activity in a row in Dark Souls, your character will be out of breath for a second. And it doesn't affect gameplay, it's just a little, like
realistic detail.
Incidental animation that they put in there. And I noticed it and thought, that's really neat. And I never would have thought about it if it wasn't in there. Like, it's really cool.
That is really cool.
I think it does it in Dark Souls 2. I don't know if it did it in 3. I noticed it in Dark Souls 2.
Eric said he'll send you his old one, and you can return it whenever you feel like it.
Fucking cha-ching!
Eric, you are truly a saint.
You're truly a saint.
This man does nothing but berate you and make you feel like shit to loan him a PS3.
Literally.
And get it back in the same shape because it's going to be covered with weird, greasy stains that'll never come off.
Literally earlier today, I posted on Twitter that Eric is a bedwetter. Like a few hours ago, I posted on Twitter that Eric is a bedwetter.
See, Eric, I don't know. That's why I say you're a saint. Like, I don't know why you put up with him. But I don't get. You know what, Eric? We're in the same boat, you and I, because I don't know why I fucking put up with him either.
Oh, I thought you were.
He called me a mouthful of fart for like 3 years behind my back.
Behind your back.
He told me.
I was gonna say I thought that you agreed with Eric because you also are a bedwetter. Don't worry, we've all wet the bed before.
Nailed it, Sam. Fucking nailed it.
All right. This Yiga clan mission is a job for Esqueleto Duende. I fucked it up.
No! You're not really glowing as much now.
But it's yellow and looks fucking cool. Okay, it's daytime. It stops glowing in the day.
Yeah, it's daytime at 3:40 in the morning.
Oh wait, no, it pulses. I forgot. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
We're going to the Yiga clan tribe. I'm ready to fuck them up.
Fuck him up.
Oh, hello.
Come on, you little fucking pussy.
Esqueleto Duende. I keep fucking it up. Or wait, should I instead put on my chic armor
I think that would be more insulting.
Make it ninja battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do ninja battle here.
Alright.
Yeah. Mexican wrestler, you're gone for a minute. One of my all-time favorite wrestlers was Rey Mysterio Jr. when I was a kid. So I was fucking jazzed about there being a luchador outfit in. Oh look, there's the dragon.
There it is.
What are you doing up there, yellow boy? I need to go find the red one and shoot him. He's over that big gulch that runs through, like, across the whole map, isn't he?
Yeah, he's by, somewhere hot.
Yeah, there's like a big stony gulch that you can find him in. I just like saying the word gulch.
Sounds like mulch, but better because it's got a guh.
Gulch.
Gulp? Whenever I hear the word gulch, I can't help but think of the Glitter Gulch mine in Banjo-Tooie. Which I
haven't played Banjo-Tooie.
You never
I've got complex feelings about the Banjo series because I didn't like the first one.
Which is understandable.
I didn't play it until I was an adult, though. Like,
yeah, because those controls are fucking terrible in the first game. Like, they're bad.
Like, I'm much more lenient on Mario 64 because I've played Mario 64 like a million goddamn times.
Yeah, and you've got the nostalgia.
Right, yeah. And then when I played Banjo-Kazooie, I was just irritated with it because it felt like playing a game from 1996 because it is.
Oh god, any of the underwater parts were just monstrous, like way worse.
Cranker's Cavern or whatever it was, or Clanker's Clanker. Fuck that level.
That level, I probably aged like 10 years playing it.
It's the fucking worst.
It really is. But Banjo-Tooie, they definitely are way better with the controls. The moves are much better and smoother. Oh, I love it.
Look. It's on fire now. Eric says Canary Mary is a motherfucker. Is that from Banjo-Kazooie?
No, she's actually really nice in the game.
Is she?
Yeah, she doesn't... You don't have to fight her or anything. She's not an enemy. You have to help her out. She's just trying to get out of the mine.
Is she a canary?
Do you remember the chicken lady from Kids in the Hall?
Yeah, I do.
She's like that.
Oh no!
She's just a huge bird lady.
The chicken lady from Kids in the Hall. That was a good bit.
Mm-hmm. I want to do a Kids in the Hall flash sheet real bad.
I think that you should.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely do the, God, one of my favorite ever things was that weird, Bruce McCullough directed sketch, the, sausages!
Do you know that they spent almost their entire budget for the season on that one skit?
It's so good. Where's the syrup?
Sausages! God damn it, Scott Thompson. Beautiful man.
It's so funny. And, my pen! My pen! I really like that one. The one where, Dave Foley is out on a date and his ear starts bleeding. And his ear is just spraying blood all over everybody in the restaurant. And it's fucking horrible. That's a great sketch.
I liked, Cabbage Head. There's a couple of good skits with Cabbage Head.
The one that I always think of is if I'm standing in line somewhere, I'll think,
oh my god! Pig with wings?
I'll go, wow, what a lineup! But look at me, I'm a flying pig! Hey, hey, hey!
Hey, hey, hey!
I love that one a lot. There was one, Scott Thompson had a character that was, like
Buddy?
No, it was like a fashion model character where he was in drag. And they did a cologne commercial or a perfume commercial with that character. And the logo was a swastika.
Oh, God.
But at the tips of the swastika there were fireworks and it spun around really fast. It's like the worst shit possible. What are you doing here? This is the Hiya Liga crew. All I ever see them do is patrol and eat bananas. Well, these bananas I shall take with me, and I'll smash their things and break that torch they had. Break their pots.
And take back what is rightfully the Gerudo!
Alright. It's ninja time, motherfuckers. I'm silent as a shadow.
You're twice as pretty.
Nobody's ever gonna see me. Link, Ninja Master.
He's such a good ninja.
Ooh. I'm light as a feather, and stealth as a kitten in mittens.
A kitten in mittens. You know what we haven't watched in a really long time, Sam?
Wizard people?
Yup.
Yeah. That was indeed a wizard people reference as a kitten in mittens.
Oh, I can pick them up, man. I can pick up any reference.
Wizard people, dear readers, is— oh! He spotted me! I didn't think he would up there.
That scared me. Don't scream like that.
Can somebody put in my ears, let the bodies hit the floor? Oh. Damn.
Oh.
I got owned.
You did. Game fucking over for Link.
Yeah, Shane, that's also a good one. The one where the dad's getting belligerently drunk and giving his kid bad advice. Yeah, those are good. The one where,
I like Bruno Ponce Jones and, I can never remember Scott Thompson's character's name.
I always like the one where, Dave Foley is, like, cleaning up a shop and a guy comes in and he's like, hey, can I get directions to such and such? And Dave Foley goes, I'm sorry, I don't speak English. And
You think I'm speaking English.
it's I only know a couple of words and phrases to help me get around in the world. Otherwise, I don't understand what you're saying. That's a really clever sketch.
It's like a shoe store or something, I
It's
think.
a really simple premise for a joke, but he sells it really well. Oh shit, I didn't mean to fall down here. Shh. Nobody saw that. I didn't fuck that up. Okay.
Well, you fucked that up pretty hard, man.
Alright. Now if I land up here, he shouldn't see me, right? What?!
You were literally right in front of him.
Leave me alone!
Oh no, run!
Leave me alone, Yegos! Leave me alone, I'm leaving. I don't want to be a part of this.
Are you leaving just so you won't die?
I'll be right back, lady that got kidnapped.
Sorry!
Don't mind me.
Get the hell out of there! What are you doing?
Alright, I think I've given him the slip, except for this guy. Wait, I'm just gonna let him kill me. Here, kill me. Thank you. Okay. Now I can try again.
Are these guys called the Vigo after Viggo Mortensen?
They're called the Vigo after Vigo Elementary School in my hometown of Vincennes, Indiana.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
I didn't go to Vigo. As a matter of fact, I went to Riley and Vigo. They were our rivals in sports in elementary school.
Oh, thank you, Eric. Francesca Fiore and Bruno Ponce Jones.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, those guys are insta-kill no matter what. You're not supposed to get caught going through here. I've heard people say that you can fight your way out. But
You gotta
it's—
be jacked as hell to do that.
yeah, you gotta be pretty impressive to do that. Okay, so let's climb up here. Then we will— oh shit. You're supposed to be able to jump off the wall. I haven't figured that out yet, I guess. Okay, he shouldn't see me crawling around in the shadows up here.
I feel like you're just gonna do the same thing again.
Don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried about it, Sam.
I wouldn't worry about it if I were you.
Alright.
Listen, I'm a ninja.
Fair enough.
Remember Vanilla Ice? Go ninja, go ninja, go. Okay, he heard me. Now I just need to ever so stealthily open this treasure chest and take the sapphire.
That was very stealthy.
And then he comes around and I slip in behind him. Sorry, sucker.
Nice.
Those guys are also pretty strong. I mean, I think that every time they hit you in here, it's an insta-kill, but they also are, like, kind of tough when you're just fighting them. Now, look what I've found in here.
Oh. Here.
Ooh, banana.
Look at all those big, juicy bananas.
If you take all the bananas here, Donkey Kong will come get you. They'll think you're King K. Rool.
They'll put you in a barrel and throw you into the moon.
Is that what Donkey Kong's up to these days?
Indeed it is.
Throwing people to the moon? Alright, so there's a bunch of precious jewels here.
Oh my, yes.
So, we're gonna steal them.
Oh. Oh, is that what you are? You're just some common jewel thief?
Watch this. While he's distracted. Hope you enjoyed your banana, fool. Have another one
That's
over
actually
here.
what they're protecting here, as Eric has pointed out, is DK's banana hoard.
Alright, cool. I've stolen the jewels. Oh wait, that guy spotted me for a second there, I think.
Yeah, I did. But you're good.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do now. Is we are going to entice him with a banana.
Oh!
Ooh, banana. I think,
You know what?
I'm waiting for him to move. I'm gonna throw the banana over there. And hopefully that guy will spot him. And then I can slip past him and go up that ladder. There he goes.
Look at him prance!
He's excited about the banana.
I fucking love bananas here.
I think there's more jewels around here too.
I like to think if you take the masks off, it's just like Donkey Kong's family.
Oh shit, would it be Diddy Kong? Is this how far Diddy Kong has fallen? Is he become an evil ninja in a Zelda game?
Yeah.
Shit.
I think so, man.
It's fine, we're stealing money from them.
Shane comments, man, I love these banana-loving motherfuckers.
Yeah, I like these guys a lot too. They're a really silly, like, group of villains that are just like banana-loving desert ninjas.
I mean, that's a mouthful. That's a thing to be.
Fresh bananas here.
Keep you mighty.
The perfect crime.
Ah.
Their greatest treasure. More bananas.
Fucking bananas.
What could be in here?
I wonder. Just trash.
A ruby?
Ooh. Oh, what's in there?
A topaz. Ooh. How divine.
I want to live in this place full of bananas and jewels.
It's beautiful. Lots of potassium. Look at this. I thought they'd be able to hide this entrance from me.
Uh-oh. It's time for a boss fight, isn't it?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I wish there was more stuff like this. I really like this segment.
Yeah, it would have been cool if if it was longer.
Mainly because nerds on the internet are bad at it and complained about it like a bunch of wusses.
Learn how to sneak. You have a whole outfit for it.
I screwed up like twice and then like mostly just kind of ran around stealing everything and throwing bananas places. It's not that hard. I was on the fucking Something Awful forums the other day reading the Mario Odyssey thread, and they were like, I wish you didn't have to jump so much in this game. Like, it's a fucking Mario game.
Are you fucking...
And like, they were like...
That has been the premise of Mario for fucking a quarter of a century.
And they were like, doing the triple jump in Mario is too hard. Do you know how you do the triple jump in Mario? Is you hit
the button 3 times.
You hit the button 3 times. And, like, run in the direction you want to jump up on top of and time it.
Yeah, these people don't deserve to play video games. Holy shit.
It drives me crazy. Like, every time a game is a little bit hard, nerds are either like, good nerd, or this game is too hard. There
is no middle ground. It's like, do you have a genuine complaint about the game? Like, an actual complaint?
What's this guy's name?
This guy kind of rules.
Master Koga? He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like Master Koga.
What are you doing, Master Koga?
Well, he's dancing.
I forget how I beat him. Ow. I think I gotta use stasis to beat him. No? Apparently not.
I think you just hit those back at him?
Do you?
Maybe?
I'll try it. That didn't work at all.
Nope.
Here, I'll try it again. I'll use a broadsword to do it.
Slap it.
Swings a little faster and has a little more reach. No. Hold on. Let me eat something real quick, because he took a lot of damage throwing that at me. I'm gonna eat this fucked up coconut, this fucked up melon. Let's eat this ice stuff. Let's eat a sneaky mushroom. Let's eat that too. Oh wait, I know how to do this.
Hmm?
I just remembered. You just shoot him while he's concentrating and it falls on his head.
What the fuck?
And then you run up. What should I hit him with? This one. Pow! Pow! Doesn't do a lot of damage when you hit him with a sword.
No, really, no.
Let's use a faster one.
It hurts him more when you hit him with his own shit.
No, hit him.
He's gonna get mad at you. Like right now, he's getting mad.
Ah!
Ooh, look at him.
I'm throwing a big fit.
Oh shit. He's doubling the trouble.
Now he's got 2 balls, and you gotta time when you shoot him.
I like that he sticks out of the ground like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, it's really good. I like Koga a lot.
His fat little bottom just sticking out.
Like, this is a fun boss fight, and it really upsets me that the Ganon Blight fights aren't more like this, where there's like a gimmick to them.
Right, yeah.
Because it like showed that they were like, okay, yeah, let's do a fun boss fight, where you don't have to rely on like a dungeon item just in case that person hasn't gotten that yet.
Right.
Like, to figure out the gimmick here is really fun and satisfying. Look, he's mad.
He's so mad, Sam.
Oh my god, it's a big spiked ball.
It's like he hasn't learned that you've learned how to do this.
Now you just grab it with magnesis and drop it on his head. I knew that at some point you grab it with magnesis.
people.
Almost lost his temper. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I thought I had him beaten, but... A secret technique taught by his father's mother's father. It'll destroy us. This is the end!
Oh, it's been good knowing you, Sam.
I'm really scared, Danielle.
You should be. We're gonna die. Are you still over there?
Oh,
The end is my
boy.
rule. Shane asks, "Is this a Pokemon gym leader's ancestor or something?"
It is.
Yes, yes, it is.
We just defeated him with our magnet type. Alright, so that's a good waypoint here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a quick break and run to the bathroom. I'm going to stop streaming while we do that. But we'll take a quick break and we'll continue on for a little while tonight. I think that sounds fun.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, I'm going to stop streaming, but I will start when I come back. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.